Everyone, today we are going to do exercise 8.2 question number 1 to 5. In the next video I will give you the rest other questions, that is 6 to 10 of this exercise 8 point. Okay, in the last video we had already completed exercise 8.1. Hope you people have understood those questions. So before starting the solutions of 8.2 exercise, I would like to just explain you the questions. Okay, so what the question number 1 says. Question number 1 says that a man got at 10% increase in his salary. If his new salary is rupees 1,54,000, find its original salary. Now we have to find the original salary of that person. Okay, suppose we are considering his original salary as x. So what it will be if we are considering the original salary as x? That means x increment 10% in the increment of original salary take place. Hence 10% of x we are going to do, isn't it? So we are going to create an equations in order to find the original salary, that is we are considering x. Clear? Then second question, what it says that on Sunday 845 people went to the zoo. On Monday only 169 people went to the zoo. What is the percent decrease in the people visiting the zoo on Monday? Here, while seeing the number of people, we can easily find that number of people on Sunday is more as compared to the number of people on Monday. Monday is 169 people while Sunday is 845 people. So here the number of people decrease on Monday. That's why here it is asked to find the percent decrease. If suppose number of people are more on Sunday, less on if suppose number of people are more on Monday, less on Sunday, then in the question it will be asked to find the percent increase, because the number of people increase on Monday. That's why. Since here the question is asking about decrease, why it is asking about decrease? Because number of people on Monday is less than on Sunday. So I didn't given you the formula for percent increase and decrease. That way I will give you while doing question number 2 solutions. Clear? Okay, that question number 3 says a shopkeeper buys 80 articles for rupees 2400 and sells them for a profit of 16%. Find the selling price of one article. That means here a shopkeeper going to buy 80 articles together, and what is the cost of 80 articles is, that means CP of 80 articles is 2400. Okay, then while selling those 80 articles, that shopkeeper got the profit of how much? 16% profit he got. Then what the cost will be the articles, that means in how much cost he is going to sell those articles. So first we have to going to find the selling price of 80 articles, then we are going to find the selling price of one article, since in the question it is asking the SP of one articles. That's why. Clear? Then question number 4, the cost of an article was rupees 15,400 and rupees 450 were spent on its repairs. If it is sold for a profit of 15%, find the selling price of the articles. So here what is the CP of an article? That is 15,500. And what is the cost again needed for the repairment? That is 450. For the repairment of that article, 450 cost is needed, that will be included in the CP. That's why the CP of an articles will be 15,400 plus 450. So the total cost of an article will be rupees 15,950. It will be there. Now that articles is going to be sold, and after selling, that shopkeeper or a person got a profit of 15%. Now you have to find the selling price of that article so that the person got the 15% profit. Clear? Now question number 5. What the question number 5 says? Here the question number 5 says that a VCR and a TV were brought for rupees 8,000 each. The shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on the VCR and a profit of 8% on TV. Find the gain or loss percent on the whole transactions. Here one word comes in the question, that is each. Each means the cost of VCR is rupees 8,000 as well as the cost of TV is rupees 8,000. Clear? And the total cost of VCR and TV will be 8,000 plus 8,000, that will be rupees 16,000. Clear? Then next, the shopkeeper made a loss of 4% of VCR. Now the shopkeeper, when he bought, he has to sell out, isn't it? That's why he bought. So when he sell out the VCR, he got the loss of 4%. But when he sold that particular TV, he got a profit of 8%. Now we have to find the profit or loss on the whole transaction of TV or VCR. As I told you while giving you the formula, profit, that means gain itself. Clear? Hope you people understood the question. Now let's see the solutions of the question. What will be the solutions? So as I told you, here we have to find the original salary of the person, isn't it? So we will consider what we have to find: original salary. That original salary we are going to consider it as X. So the let original salary be X, and how much increment is done in the original salary, that is 10% increment. After increment in the salary, what is the new salary is? That is rupees 1,54,000, isn't it? Now look how to find the original salary. So new salary is equals to X plus 10% of X, where X is what? X is the original salary. Original salary we are having, isn't it? That original salary will be added with the increment. Suppose my suppose my original salary is 10,000, okay, and if suppose my original salary will be 10,000, and in that 10,000, how much increment take place? 10% increment is take place. 10% increment, that means this percent will be included in this. That means addition will come, isn't it? That's why if we are considering our original salary as X, then the addition of 10% on which it takes place in our original salary itself, isn't it? So X plus 10% of original salary, that will be X. Now what we have to do? We have to find this equations. Okay, so let's see how to find the equations of this. 1,54,000 is our original salary, new salary. Then we have to solve this equation. How to solve? X plus 10%, that means 10 into 1 by 100, and off means into X. Okay, so 10 into 1 will be 10 itself, isn't it? Here it is into, not plus. So 10 into 1 will be 10 itself. So X plus 10 upon 100 into X. So it will become X plus 10X upon 100. Clear everyone? Then after, what we have to do? The equation we were getting as 1,54,000 is equals to X plus 10X upon 100 we got, isn't it? After getting this equation, what we have to do? We have to solve this particular equation. How to solve? First we can solve by cross multiplication, that is the denominator 100 will get cross multiplied with X, and it will become 100 into X, or X into 100 plus 10X upon 100. Okay, so it will become 100X plus 10X upon 100, isn't it? Then 100X plus 10X will be 110X upon 100. First you can solve by this method, or either you can also solve by taking an LCM. Since the denominator of 1 nothing is present, isn't it? That means 1 will be the denominator of X. So what will be the LCM of 1 and 10? 100 will be, that will be 100 itself. 100 comes in the table of 1 how many times? 1 time. That means that 1 will be multiplied with the numerator 1. So X into 1. Then which sign will come? Plus, because plus is present between these two equations, that's why. Okay, now 100 comes in the table of 100 how many times? 1 time. That 10 will be multiplied with the numerator 10x into 1. So what the equation we are getting? X plus 10x upon 100. Clear here? Here it will be 100 comes in the table of 100 times, remember. That's why it will become 100x. Clear? So 100x plus 10x upon 100 will become 110 upon x, isn't it? Now 110 x upon 100. So 0 will get cancelled from the numerator and denominator, isn't it? When the zeros will be cancelled with the numerator and denominator, what the equation will be left out? That is 11x upon 10. Now what we are going to do? We have to do simplification of this. While doing the simplification of this number 1,54,000, this denominator 10 will be moves towards the left hand side in the numerator, okay, and the 11 will comes in the denominator. When the number is in the form of a fractions and we have to transpose the numbers, that number the numerator will come in the denominator, while the denominator goes in the numerator, then only we are going to find the value of x. So like this we are getting the question. So while doing the multiplication or with 10, the number we are getting as 154, and how many zeros? Since here is 3 zeros, when we multiplied with 10 it will become 4 zeros, isn't it? Now divide it by the table of 11. 15 does not comes in the table of 11, so we will take 11 itself. So while cancellations of 15 minus 11, it will become 44, isn't it? So 44 will be cancelled. So what will be here when 44 will be cancelled? So 44 comes in the table of 11 how many times? That comes in the table of 11 4 times. And how many zeros are here? 4 zeros are there. So here the 4 zeros goes where? In the division. So what is the answer of while cancellation? The answer is 1,40,000. So what is the original salary of that person is? The original salary of that person is 1,40,000. Clear everyone? Now next question number 2 we are having. What the question number 2 we are having? Since I told you here it is talking about percent increase and percent decrease, isn't it? So first I will give you the formula for percent increase and percent decrease. So here on the screen, percent decrease formula is percent decrease is equals to decrease into 100 upon original value. And what is the percent increase formula is? In place of decrease percent you have to write percent decrease or percent decrease or increase percent, both are the same, okay. So increase percent is equals to increase into 100 upon original value. In place of decrease, increase comes in the formula. So question number 2 is talking about the number of people went to the zoo on Sunday is 845, while the number of people went to the zoo on Monday is 169. As I told you that number of people is decrease on Sunday, so we have to find the people percent decrease here, okay. So how many people is going to decrease? For that what we have to do? We have to decrease the number of people went to the zoo on Monday will be subtracted with the number of people went to the zoo on Monday. So while doing the subtraction, what the answer will come? The answer will come 676. So 676 is the value of decrease, okay, is the value of decrease. So what is the formula? Again we are having decrease percent is equals to decrease into 100 upon original value. Now we have to substitute the numbers, isn't it, and find the equation. So while substituting the number, decrease value is 676, isn't it, and original value that means number of people went on zoo first day, that is 845 into 100. Now look how to solve this equation. What the number we are having? We are having 676 upon 845 into 100 we are having, isn't it? So we are going to divide it. So let's see very carefully how the equation is simplified. So 845 will goes in the table of 5 how many times? 169, okay, and 100 goes in the table of 5 how many times? That is 20 times. So 100 and 845 both the numbers goes in the table of 5 how many times? 20 and 165. So what the new number we are having here? 676 upon 169 into 20. After cancellation of this number we got here this. Now 676 and 169 does not goes in the table of 3. Remember, it does not goes in the table of 3. So as we know that the square root of 169 is 13, so we can directly cancel the 169 by the table of 13. As well as 676 goes in the table of 13. How many times? It will goes in the table of 13. 52 times. Now what the number we have got? 52 into 20 upon 13. We got this number after cancellation. Now 13 ones are and 13 fours are. 52 comes in the table of 13 how many times? 4 times. Now again what the number we are getting? 4 into 20 is left upon 1. Upon 1, that means denominator 1 does not have any value. So 4 into 20 will become 80. So what is the answer for the decrease percent is 80%. Clear everyone? You know now how to solve. You have to do the cancellations of 100 and 845 by the table of 5 first. Then after you have to do the cancellations of the number 676 and 169 by the table of 13. So 169 comes in the table of 13 times, and 676 comes in the table of 13 52 times. Now 52 into 20 upon 13. Now again 13 comes in the table of 13 one time, and 52 comes in the table of 13 4 times. So 4 into 20 is 80. So in this way the percent decrease of the people on the zoo is how much? 80% decrease on Monday. Clear everyone? Next, question number 3. Now look what the question number 3 says. Since here the cost price of 80 articles is given, how much? That is 2400. Total number of articles is how much? 80, isn't it? So can we find the cost of one articles? Why we are finding the cost price of one articles? Because in the question it is asked about the selling price of one articles. That's why we are finding here cost price of one articles. Clear? So profit percent is got gained by the shopkeeper is how much? 16% is the profit, okay, of the shopkeepers. And by how much cost he is going to purchase that articles, that means cost price of 80 articles is rupees 2400. Now if for finding the cost price of one article, what we are going to do? We are going to divide it by 80, then only we will get the cost price of one articles, isn't it? So 2400 will be divided by 8 in order to get the cost price of one articles. And as I told you, why we are finding the cost price of one articles? Because in the question it is very clearly asked to find the selling price of one articles. Okay, that's right. So what is the cost price of 80 articles? That is 24,000. And cost price of one articles is 2400 will be divided by 8, that will be 30. Clear? Now as I told you, here the selling price of an article is asked, isn't it? So what is the formula for selling price? 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. Now while giving you the questions, I had told you that selling price of anything we are having the two formulas. First we are having the formula for the profit, and second we are having the formula for the loss. So in the question it depends which formula we have to put. So in this, if we are taking an example of question number 3, in the question number 3 profit percent as well as the cost price is given, isn't it? Profit percent as well as the cost price is given, that's why we are going to put this formula. So 100% 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. If in the question CP and loss percent will be given, so the formula will going to be changed. The formula will be SP is equals to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 whole into CP will be there, isn't it? So in this way you have to identify which formula is to be going to be put in the formula. Remember students, when profit is given in the question, you have to put the addition formula, that is 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. When it is said in the question loss percent is given, then you have to put loss formula, that is 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. Clear? Now here what is given? 100 is given from the formula itself. What is the profit for profit percent is? The value of profit percent is given as 16. Okay, and 100 again comes, denominator 100 again comes from the formula itself. And what is the value for CP we are having? That is 2400. Okay, so here we have to simplify the equation. 100 plus 16 will be how much? 100 plus 16 is given in the inside the bracket. So we have to first simplify this equation. Okay, so while simplifying this equation, 100 plus 16 will become how much? 116. Since it is given inside the bracket, and whatever the number or operation is given inside the bracket, first we have to solve those equations first only. So 100 plus 16 will be 116 upon 100 into 2400. So in place of bracket we can write into. Okay, so 116 upon 100 into 2400 here. So here what it will be, 116 upon 100 into 2400. So this 20 and this 20 will get cancelled from the numerator and denominator. What is the number left out is 116 into 24. So while multiplying this two number, what we will getting, 2784 rupees. Clear everyone how to solve? Then after, since this is the price, selling price of how many articles, 80 articles, and we have to, in the question it is asked about the selling price of one article. So what we have to do, we have to find the selling price of one articles. In order to find the selling price of one articles, 2784 will be divided by 80, as the cost price of one article, that is 2000, cost price of 80 articles is given 2400. So finding the cost price of one articles, 2400 is divided by 80, isn't it? Similarly, we had finded the selling price of 80 articles, that is 2784. So in order to find the selling price of one articles, we are going to divide 2784 by 80. So let's see how to divide. So 2784, what is cost price of 80 articles is given how much? Rupees 2400, isn't it? So cost price of one article will be how much? 2400 divided by 80, isn't it? So 0 and 0 will get cancelled, isn't it? When the 0 and 0 will get cancelled, that we are going to divide. So here it will be 4, here 240 will be goes in the table of 2120. Then again 2 times 120 will be this time. So what is the cost? We had already find it, that we had already find it is 30 rupees for one article. Similarly, the selling price of 80 articles we had find it as how much? 2000. Selling price of 80 articles is rupees 2784. Now we have to find the selling price of one article. So we are going to divide 2784 by 80. So we have to divide it, isn't it? So in order to divide, what we are going to do, let's see the division. So 2784 will be divided by 80, isn't it? This 80 will be goes in the table of 2 how many times? 40 times. Then this will be goes in the table of 2. 2 will be 1 time, 7 3 times, that is 6. 1 will be carried, that will be 9 times. Again 1 is carried, that will be how many times? So here the number is 2784 will be there. So 1s are 7, that means 6, 8, 9s are, okay, so here it be 7. So in this way you have to solve the question. Clear? Or can directly divide the number 2784 by 80 itself. You will get the solutions of those numbers. Now you will say that, teacher, how to get the cancellation? So again I am showing you the cancellations of 2784 by 80. So look how to do the cancellation. 2784 upon 80 we are having. 80 goes in the table of 2 how many times? 40 times. Then this 2784 goes in the table of 2 how many times? That will be 1 time. 7, that means 3 times. 1 will be carry forward 9 times. And this will be how many times? 2 times. Okay. Then after, what will be the number we are getting here? 40 again goes in the table 20 times. This number goes in the table of 2 again 6, 9, 6 times. Okay. Then again 20 goes in the table of 2 10 times. 6, 9, 6 goes in the table of 2 again how many times? 3, 4, 8 times. Okay. Then 3, 4, 8 times goes and 10 is there. 3, 4, 8 upon 10. This number is left out. Then again it goes in the table of 5 and this 348 will goes in the table of 2 how many times? 174 times. Now what the last, finally the number is left out. This number is left out. 174 upon 5 is left out. Now we have to divide and see what the numbers comes. So what the number is left? 174 upon 5 is left. So we are going to divide. So 15 comes in the table of 5 how many times? 3 times it comes. subtract it 24 that means 20 times. The 20 comes in the table 4 times, isn't it? Now it will be subtract 4, we will going to take the decimal, so 40 that means 8. So what the answer we are getting, that is rupees 34.8. so in this way you have to solve the equations and see. Okay, hope you people are understanding the question. Now question number 4. What the question number 4 says that here here a person is going to purchase an articles, that means one articles, and that cost of that one articles is rupees 15,500. Then after purchasing, that means selling, cost price of that article is 15,500. Then after purchasing or bought that article, he has to do some repairing work in that. So the repairing work also needed some cost. So the cost of that repairing is how much? 450. So that 450 that person has to pay from his pocket itself, isn't it? So what the total cost that person is going to bought that? So selling price of both the of that particular articles will be added. So 15,500 plus 450, so that will be cost price, total cost price of that articles is 15,950. क्यों यहाँ पर रिपेयरिंग पेमेंट ऐड किया जा रहा है? क्योंकि उस कॉस्ट प्राइस उस आर्टिकल का कितना है? 15,500 है. वो पर्सन ने उसको खरीदा कितने में? 15,500 में. खरीदने के बाद उसने उसमें रिपेयरिंग किया. रिपेयरिंग जब करेगा तो अपने जेब से ही पैसा डालेगा ना वो. तो जब अपने जेब से कितना पैसा डाला वो? 450 रुपीज़. तो टोटल कॉस्ट उसका कितना पड़ा खरीदने के लिए और रिपेयरिंग के लिए? तो 15,500 विल बी एडेड विथ 450. सो द टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ एन आर्टिकल्स विल बी रुपीज़ 15,950. Understood the question? Why it is added? Because both the money is given by that particular person only, that's why that too will be added. Okay, suppose we are going somewhere, we are including the cost of a what we are suppose some tour we are planning, isn't it? So we are including the cost of a petrol, cost of a hotels, cost of an eating foods, all those together we are adding, isn't it? So in the same way that person is going to be added the repairing price with the cost price. So the total cost price is 15,950. Now since the profit is given after purchasing that article and repairing that article, the total cost of is 15,950. Now that person wants to sell it out. Okay, so while selling that article he got the 15% more. Okay, so we have to find what is, if he got the 15% profit while selling that articles, so what will be the selling price of that articles we have to find. Okay, so profit is equals to 15% of rupees 15,950. So as you know that off means is into itself, isn't it? So 15% that means it will be 15 into 1 upon 100. Of that means into how much? 15,950 rupees, isn't it? Now we have to simplify this equation. Now in order to simplify this equation, what we have to do? 15 into 1, it will be 15 upon 100 into 15,950. Okay, now can we simplify this number easily? Yes, we can simplify the number easily. From here 1 0 from the denominator, 1 0 from the numerator will be get cancelled. So what the number is left? So 15 upon 10 into 1595 is the number left out. Now 10 and 15 again get cancelled by the table of 5 itself. So 10 get cancelled in that table of 5 how many times? 2 times, and 15 will be 3 times. Now what the new number is left out, that is 3 upon 2 into 1595. This number is left out. Now since the denominator is 2 and in the numerator one's place is 3 as well as into one's place is 5. So here the place value is 5, here place value is 3. Both the number does not comes in the table of 2, isn't it? So directly what we are going to do, we have to multiply 3 into 1595. So while multiplying the number 3 into 1595 what the number will come? 4785 will be divided by 2. Now 4785 will be divided by 2. How did you divide and get the answer? Looks 4785 will be divided by 2, isn't it? So 2 comes, 2 in table of 2, 4 comes how many times? 2 comes, it comes in the 2, isn't it? Get cancelled. 7 comes in the table of 2 how many times? 7 does not come, but less than 7 is 6. How many times it comes? It comes 3 times. So 1 is. So 18 comes, yes of course 18 comes how many times? 9 times. Okay, so here 0. Now what is the number left out? That 5 is left out. 5, that means 4 we are going to take. 1 will be carried. So that is how much? 2 times. Now 1 is left. 4 we have to cancel that one. For that we are taking the decimal. So 10 comes how many times? That comes 5 times. So what is the real cost? What is the profit is? That is 2392.5 is the price, is the selling price. Okay, now hope you people understood how we had got the value 2392.5. that is 5 after 5. If we are keeping 0, does not have any value. We can keep also or we can remove also. Now what we had finded here? We had finded here profit. Okay, what is the profit percent is? 15% is the profit percent. From the profit percent only we had finded the profit of that person. So total cost, total CP of that article is how much? 15,950 rupees. From that 15% profit he got. How much profit he got? That is rupees 2,392.50 rupees he got as a profit. Okay, now what we have to do again? We have to find the profit or loss of that shopkeepers, isn't it? So profit is equals to SP minus CP. This is the formula. Since profit is given in the question, that means SP minus CP. Now what is SP we are having? SP we are having as how much? SP we are having as, that means we have to find the value of SP. We are not having, we have to find. Okay, cost price we are having 15,950, and what is the profit? Profit is 2,392.50 rupees, isn't it? So here we have to solve this equation. While solving this equation, what it will be? This 2392.50 will be subtracted with this number. Here this will be transposed to this left hand side, so it will become plus, isn't it? So SP is equals to 2392.50 plus 1509,950 point, what it will be? 50. That means again here it will be 0. Okay, will be added. So when this number will be added, the cost we are getting is 18,342.50 rupees. So what is the selling price of an articles we got? That is rupees 18,342.50 rupees we are having. Okay, so look, he had purchased that articles in 15,450. Some repairing cost he paid, that is 450. Total cost total CP of that person is 15,950. Now he is selling that by 18,342. So how much profit he got? He got the profit of 2,392.50 rupees. So what is the selling price of that article is 18,342.50 rupees. Understood? Now the last question, fifth. As I told you while explaining the question, what is the cost price of VCR? That is 8,000. As well as the cost price of TV is again 8,000, isn't it? When he bought that TV at the cost of 8,000 rupees, then he had some loss. While selling it out, he has some loss, and loss is 4%. So we have to find that selling price of that article. So what will be the selling price of that article? Selling price is equals to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. Why we are keeping SP here, since SP formula, since in the question it is asking the selling price of VCR and cost price as well as the loss percent is given here. That's why 100 minus loss percent into CP upon 100 will be there. Okay. So what is loss percent? Loss percent is 4 here. Okay. So 100 minus 4 will be 96 upon 100. Okay. Into 8000 CP, that means cost price is rupees how much? 8000 is there na? That's why. So what the equation we are finding? 96 upon 1000 into 8000. So from the denominator and from the numerator, 2 zeros will be cancelled. 100 and that 100 20 and 8000 20 will be cancelled. Okay, so what the number is left? That is 96 into 80. So 96 into 80 is how much? Rupees 7680. Okay, understood everyone? Now cost price of TV is how much? 80,000. And profit is given on TV is how much? 8%. While selling out VCR he had loss of 4%, but while selling that TV he had a profit of rupees 8%, isn't it? Now selling price is equals to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP is there. So 100 plus profit percent is 8%. So 100 plus 8 upon 100 into 8000. So 100 plus 8 will be 108 into 8000 upon 100. Now 0 zeros will be get cancelled. After cancellation 108 into 80 is left. So 108 into 80 will be how much? That will be rupees 8640, isn't it? Now what is the total selling price of VCR and TV? VCR we had sold at rupees 7680, isn't it? And TV we had sold at the selling price is 8640. This we had found it in the above part of the question. So total total CP of the VCR and TV is how much? That is 16,620. In the same way, total cost price of VCR and TV is how much? 8000 plus 8000, that means 16,000. Okay. Now student, CP is greater or SP is greater here? That means 16,320 is greater or 16,000 is greater? Obviously by seeing the number we can say that selling price is greater than cost price. If selling price is greater than cost price, that means profit he had. So profit is equals to SP minus CP. So 16,320 minus 16,000. So what the profit he got? He got the profit of 320 rupees. Now after finding the profit, he is asking about his profit percent. So putting the formula of profit percent is equals to profit into 100 upon CP. How much is the profit? That is 320 into 100 upon CP is 16,000. Solving that, 0. How many zeros is present in the numerator? That means 3 zeros are present. 1 zero of the 32 and 2 zeros of 100. Isn't it? So that 3 zeros from the numerator will get cancelled with the 3 zeros of the denominator. So what the number is left out? That is 32 into 16. 16 ones are 16 and 16 twos is 32. So profit percent is how much? 2%. Thus the profit percent on the whole transaction is 2%. So clear everyone? Hope you people understood the questions. Thank you everyone.